Peace be upon you. Welcome to the planet of obscenity. The name may surprise you, but as you learn about what's inside, you'll realize the name is just the beginning. Each area on this planet is stranger than the last. In the name of God, let's start with the first area, the area of heroes and monsters. You might ask me, okay, heroes and monsters, what do they have to do with obscenity? That's what we'll talk about below. If you saw a man walking down the street wearing pants but no shirt, you'd find it strange, even though his knees and navel are covered. Doesn't he have any shame? No modesty at all? Just walking in front of people like that without a shirt? You might even stop him, or you might even get into a fight with him. But if this same person went up on stage wearing even less than that, just underwear and that's it, and went up on stage. He flexes his muscles on stage to cheers from the audience, who call him a hero and a beast, saying he made them proud. What a contradiction, going on stage to show off his body and flex his muscles for everyone. Men, women, children, everyone. And you see people in the front row cheering with all their hearts. Who's the crazy one here? Is it Islam? The aura for a man is defined as the area from the navel to the knee, from the navel to the knee. As you go up, your backside is exposed to everyone. If you have hemorrhoids, everyone will see the details of your backside, thigh, chest, and everything. You're just showing off. Let me tell you something now. For example, if you are with your family, this is a general example. You are with your family in a large gathering and there are women, all of whom are close to you. Your aunts, your sisters, for example, your daughters, your mother, and all the women. And then someone comes into this gathering, behaves inappropriately, and starts showing off his muscles. Would you accept that? Would you? Maybe this man is coming just to show off. Would anything good come out of this gathering? Okay, this man who is showing off in front of people. Would anyone accept someone like that to be in a gathering with his own family in this gathering, and then someone comes in and starts showing off? He would say, no, brother, this is different. This is inappropriate, and it's in front of people. Okay, in front of people, there are women, there are children. How is it halal here and haram there? How? We have trainers who show off their workouts on social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Sometimes they display their biceps, chest muscles, and are half naked. There's no need for that level of detail, including seeing all the specifics of their muscles and nipples. That's so I know how to work out. Even if you wore full clothes like this, it's fine. Or even long clothes and you worked out. I'm going to do the same workout. It doesn't make a difference to me whether you're naked or dressed. The same workout will be done. And don't think that just because you're naked, you'll work out better. And the topic isn't useful at all. Now, most of these trainers, yes, there are female trainers. Their clothes are almost like they're not wearing anything. Even when they're dressed, their clothes make it seem like they're not wearing anything at all, just to show off all their features. Come on, get up, be active, and work out. But you're just showing off your body. Even when you walk down the street, it's like, look at me. Consider the companions and the Prophet, peace be upon him, as examples. The companions did not walk around in public wearing only pants, shirtless and exposed in that manner. The area from the navel to the knee is considered the aura, but they would still cover up out of modesty, which is a branch of faith. It's inappropriate to walk around the neighborhood in revealing shorts that don't provide adequate coverage, even if there are only a few houses nearby. It doesn't cover anything. Now let's discuss the second area where brothers have recently been seen in live broadcasts. Girls with men or with males, girls with men. This girl is showing off her beauty and appearance in front of this man. They're wearing girls' clothes. These people are wearing outfits that shouldn't even be worn at home. These clothes should only be worn for a husband and no one else. And they're doing a live broadcast to millions in front of everyone, showing off these clothes. These clothes are only for the bedroom and maybe for the wedding night as well. Then it begins. Pranks, laughter, requests, and inappropriate dares exchanged. For instance, if a guy wins against a girl in a round, he might dare her, stand up, turn around, dance, with all the moves being inappropriate. The whole point of this is to show off the woman's backside and chest. And it's the same thing with the man. He comes out wearing something similar to what she's wearing underneath, and so on. Then all of this is presented in a way that makes it seem like it's just for laughs and pranks between us, right? We're all like brothers, it's normal. I know this segment in religion, but I don't know the source of this idea. Even among the most honorable, pious, and pure women on earth, in the nation of Muhammad, peace be upon him, the wives of the Prophet, his daughters, the mothers of the believers. Well, if God commanded the most honorable women, they shouldn't speak softly or alluringly, even when buying and selling. And if there's a necessity to speak with men, they should speak from behind a veil. Meaning if there's any mistake that could happen, it wouldn't happen from these women. So how much more important is it when these rules are emphasized for them? Because it's for their own benefit. What about those who have neglected their religion and only pray occasionally from one Friday to the next? And these women, God has commanded them that the home is their primary place. The situation has reversed. People, especially women, are now frequently out in the streets and appearing on broadcasts. Okay, tell me, if there's a woman who spends all her time at home, isn't she now out there with her phone? She showed her house to everyone, making it no different than being in the street. It makes me wonder who would marry a woman like that. I mean, imagine you as a good Muslim man who wants to get married and your wife appears on these broadcasts, or the one you're going to propose to appears on these broadcasts and laughs with men. You'd almost be worse than animals if you married her, don't you think? How can a man accept his sister, mother, daughter, or wife appearing in live broadcasts with other men? Man, where is your sense of honor? Where is it? Some time ago, a woman appeared unveiled on a broadcast wearing makeup. During the show, her father came in while she was broadcasting, and her father, a seemingly decent man. I thought he'd break the phone or stop her, but what did he do? He said, "This is my daughter. Pray for her to be righteous. All right, goodbye. I'm leaving now. Go ahead. Talk to my daughter. This is my unveiled, made-up daughter. Talk to her however you want. I tried to advise her, but I really couldn't, honestly." You're a father. What power do you have in your hands? For what? I mean, what standards of a father are you setting for yourself? Just being a father in name only. So you just bring them food and drink. Like animals, it's just about feeding them and giving them water. Or you hold the door, take the phone, break it, lock her up in the house. If you tell me, "I swear I can't, brother," with this approach, then do we not know? Okay, should we build on something weak? What got her to this stage to go out unveiled in front of people is your leniency. As a father, your upbringing was flawed from the start. Proper Islamic upbringing would have prevented her from reaching this content. Let me be frank and give you explicit advice. Assorted Indian dates with Sobia. This group used to be more widespread on YouTube, and I talked about them in a video, but recently this group has started to spread on Twitter and Snapchat. What's the idea? They now focus on certain people, the famous, the corrupt, and those who have exposed themselves and their bodies. So he has to tell you, look, those who have harmed religion and harmed their societies, and we must report them and erase them from existence or keep them away. Beautiful, beautiful. What you did is beautiful, but why don't you show off all their charms? Why? As a viewer and the viewers, we will watch. Here she revealed the upper chest, but the lower chest, no. So this one doesn't get arrested, this one gets 6 months in prison, and this one gets 2 months in prison. I'm the one who will judge, you show them off, so what do they get arrested for, right? Go to the station, send them a message. As an audience, why are you showing us all their obscenities? What do I benefit from this? Okay, you get the idea. Fine, I'm with you. Show them, but blur the entire image. Blur the whole image. And that's it. You'll get the idea across. This content is corrupt and obscene. We must be cautious, report it, and warn others about it. The idea is clear, but showing an almost obscene movie with obscene images and then saying is to advise and catch them? No, that doesn't work. Most of these people are liars seeking views. They target deprived individuals who will watch and follow this obscene content. They aren't the ones who got caught, and they aren't just watching his chest. That's it. The speaker is implying that the second group mentioned consists of unintelligent or foolish individuals. His intentions might be good, but he's too stupid to express his ideas properly. And then you see, involving the police. You see, the authorities are smart. They're clever. They know how to catch them. They know how to get to them. No need to put on a full show. They're already on board. They get what you're saying. They're not oblivious. God bless you, but we're done. Don't take it too far. And this takes us to the next stage or the next area. The area of shows for corrupt women. You're saying that by corrupt women, you mean someone who goes out flaunting her body, looks, face, charms, and everything, and that she might even offer explicit services and pornographic sexual content, brother. After everything, they remain uncorrupted, pure, chaste, and the best of women. We must be cautious of them and prevent people from following and sharing their content, as it makes it easier for them to spread their indecency and become famous without caring about anything else. You might argue, I am exposing her nudity to reveal her indecency. However, she's the one choosing to appear naked and spread immorality. So do you think it's possible that only women are the ones who create this kind of content? No, you'll find men too. There are men who do the same thing. Their content is sexual and explicit, and they also provide sexual content and sexual services. Subscriptions. You subscribe to my page and I'll show you something like this or that, and this woman, you subscribe to her page and she'll show you some of these things and so on. This is really something you have to be careful about. And the problem is that there are others who are completely deviant, and they openly display their deviance in front of everyone. And you'll find a naive, foolish audience following these deviants and bragging about it, saying, man, he makes me laugh, he's entertaining. Yes, he's deviant, he's rebellious. You might even find that he's an atheist or a complete disbeliever, but because he makes them laugh, they're happy. Brother, have some dignity and self-respect. I won't say anything more to you. And you'll see that some of them are young men, but they don't admit that they're young men. However, from the way they talk and from their actions, you can tell all these things. You're such a chameleon. Even from 20 kilometers away, your changing colors would be obvious. We're now in the realm of refined taste. A vulgar person offers a kind of luxurious vulgarity. When someone says, I'll give you this, drink coffee like this, smoke a cigarette, and then add some stylish vulgarity, that's what they provide. Many movies, series, anime, and games contain explicit content such as pornography, adornment, incest, obscenity, homosexuality, lesbianism, and nudity. This content is often included openly in these media forms. They claim they didn't intend to spread pornography and forbidden content. No, we're just looking for refined entertainment. When a woman is naked in the moonlight on the tree branches, here you see the director's touch, and we look for another touch. And some of them say to you,
you see, no.
No, this is halal. Why is it halal? Because they are disbelievers. So does that make it okay for a person? Because they are disbelievers, it's normal, right? I mean, now you see, some of them really say to you, they're disbelievers. So that's it, they're disbelievers. And that they can do whatever they want with anything they have. Where is the basis for your religious beliefs and rulings? So if the woman is a disbeliever, I can look at her while she's uncovered, it's normal. But if she's a Muslim, I have to lower my gaze? Do you have your own special catalog? Or what? I don't believe this group has any sense of honor whatsoever. When promoting a movie or any content containing explicit material, you may claim the matter is obvious and clear, but I'm telling you now, that's not the case. You have no sense of honor for Muslims, right? Or for Muslim women. In fact, you don't even have any sense of honor for your own family, your women, your daughters, your wives, your mother, your aunts, your maternal aunts. You expose them to this kind of content and you don't care about them, even though they're watching a completely naked man and you're laughing. They watch this amazing series, Sheikh. It's really something. So the issue of honor starts here. This means that maybe after 3 possibilities, I can excuse someone watching it alone just by himself or something like that. But to be okay with spreading this kind of indecency and immorality among your family, that's something else. In open areas and public beaches, extremely explicit pictures and videos are being posted and shared widely, resembling full-length pornographic films. This content is spreading unchecked, with seemingly no concern or response from anyone. The issue is that they are Muslims, and some even pray. How can that be reconciled? You pray to God, but recently you shared pornographic content like series, films, and explicit images. But what I'm telling you is that I expect 80% of these people claim or appear to be Muslims, but they are complete disbelievers. I mean, if all the areas we visited before are forbidden, all of them are forbidden. So, for this clear and explicit statement, we say that it is possible. Do you see any doubt in it? That's it. This is the last thing. After this, there's nothing left. This pornographic content, its effect on your brain, you see, is very dangerous. It's like you've unlocked something, for example. The garbage dump has been there for 20 years. There are 20 corpses. Its smell reached the end of the street, and you kept smelling it for 24 hours. See how its effect is? On all your senses like that? The effect of pornography on your brain is corrupting. Your brain gets corrupted, and it's corruption. Let's quickly go over the harms of pornography on your mind. What are the harms of pornography on your mind? Marriage raises your expectations of others. No matter how beautiful your wife is, she won't meet all your expectations. Why is that? Because you've seen, for example, 1,000 women. They showed you women with the highest standards, with the best qualities. Your imagination became very broad, and your expectations became very high. So, even if this beautiful woman you got engaged to is really beautiful, you might not be satisfied. And even if you are satisfied for the first week, after that you won't be because you're used to it. Every day, you encounter a new and beautiful woman with a different appearance and style while your wife remains unchanged. It doesn't fit, except that the basis of the marital relationship is that it's halal and it's natural. You have it with quickness, a minute or two, and you're done. How can I explain it to you more? Isn't this already explained with this or with this speed? You have a sexual obsession, your whole life is connected to sex. You walk down the street and you might see a man and a woman and you start wondering, when are they going to have sex? All your talk is sexual, all your words are obscene. People curse you with the worst words. And even your married life will have a lot of financial losses. Treatments fix it, everything you've missed. Maybe you can't function without Viagra, medications, injections, and devices. Everything is messed up for you. And finally, the most important thing is that this is all 100% pornography. It will impact your devotion, prayers, fasting, night prayers, and Quran reading. You'll lose focus quickly when reading the Quran and praying. You say, well, brother, the Imam is taking too long. When you prostrate with the Imam, you say, he's taking too long in sujood, even though he only said, Subhana Rabbi al-Ala 3 times. But it's an important matter. Look, explicit pornographic content that's wrapped in movies and series, meaning it's a film, a series, or a game, or inside pornographic content, this is worse than explicit pornographic content that's not disguised as anything. Why? Because this content is disguised with these things. It allows you to connect with the story's characters and share it with others, including family, without feeling ashamed or embarrassed. It's just a movie, game, or series with some explicit content. It's not a big deal, but when the explicit content is very obvious, you might feel embarrassed to watch it in front of others, by yourself, or even to share it. Why do I see that as wrong? Because he made it seem like it's a normal thing? You start justifying watching explicit scenes, calling it art and part of a luxurious artistic system. This makes it seem okay to watch with family, as if there's nothing wrong with it anymore. One last piece of advice. Those people I mentioned, don't follow them, don't promote them, and don't engage with them in any way. Consider them outcasts on the face of the earth. Just by following them, just by writing a comment, just by retweeting, liking, or showing any kind of support, you are helping their content. Even if you just mention his name in a positive way, you are promoting him and participating in spreading his name. So what do you think about someone who actually posts and intentionally shares an explicit image? Just a picture, just seeing a picture. This will be counted in his bad deeds. While he's sleeping, not doing anything, the count of his bad deeds keeps increasing. He's asleep, minding his own business, but the count of his bad deeds is still running. Repeatedly exposing your naked body in public, whether through pictures, movies, or series, has a cumulative negative impact. In conclusion, I pray to Allah to record this work as a good deed for us and to make it a continuous charity for us and all Muslims, living and deceased.